So do millennials actually care if they speak to a live human being in the rental process when they're inquiring about a rental property? My name is Todd Breen, and I've talked to several of you guys over the past several years at conferences, and we often get on the topic of how do you handle your leasing process? Do you find it important for people to be able to speak to somebody on the phone, or do you think they can do everything online? And when we get to the topic of millennials, we often throw them under, they can do everything online, they'd rather do that, they don't care if they speak to a live human being. And I've always agreed with you guys because in my personal preference, I'd rather do things online if it will save me the time in explaining my situation to some customer service rep on the phone. And then I got in the situation where I was renting my first house on my own in a time crunch. In the past, I had been in college, and I would get all my rentals, like renting a room, word of mouth, something like that. It was never time crunch, signing a lease, getting approved for a property on my own. So recently I'm in that situation, and I've got great credit, great landlord references, make 3 times the rent, all the things, no criminal history, all the things that you'd want in a prospective tenant, but I can't get a hold of anybody. And unfortunately for me, it was during a time of year where there were very limited vacancies, and so I found probably 3 total properties in my search that I would even consider moving into that really fit the criteria I was looking for. And so when I'd finally find something, I wanted to talk to somebody ASAP because I wanted to know if there were applications in, anything like that. And what I'd usually get pushed to is an online template asking for my email, phone number, and name, and saying that they'll get back to me, which was probably the least comforting thing ever. And very rarely did they ever get back to me. And if they did, it was actually too late. The first person I actually talked to on the phone I rented from, and I'm sitting in that apartment right now. I just signed my lease for the 2nd year, and it's been great. Love it here. Super stressful finding this place and finding somebody that would talk to me on the phone, and I felt really compelled to share this with you guys because it kind of cracks the stigma a little bit, and I'm not going to say base all millennials off of my 125-year-old's experience, and I actually have a network of about 2,000 people my age, and I'm compiling some data from them, and I'm asking them, number one, in general, what do you prefer? Talk to somebody online or talk to somebody on the phone, or do everything online? And when it comes to renting a property, what would you rather do? Talk to somebody on the phone or talk to somebody online? And what I'm hearing so far is a lot of, if I'm in a time crunch, I want to talk to somebody on the phone. So I'll share that with you guys, but I thought I'd start with this video. Hope you found it helpful, and thank you so much for watching.